Hi, I'm Dr. John Neustadt, President and founder of Nutritional Biochemistry Incorporated, NBI. And today you may notice that I'm starting this video a little more subdued than I have in past weeks. And part of that is because the way that I'm feeling and also what I'm going to be talking about today. The school shooting that happened this last week on Valentine's Day in Florida is horrendous and continues a pattern of school shootings across the country. I'm a parent. Anybody out there who is a parent, I imagine like me, is feeling anxious and unsure just sending their own children to school. Our political debate in this country has been very negative and acrimonious, and now we know, and every intelligence agency in this country has confirmed it. Robert Mueller has now set down 13 indictments, unsealed 13 indictments for foreigners, Russians meddling, influencing our election. And no matter where you stand on any of these issues, I imagine that you're being affected by them, just like I am and my family is. People are reaching out to me more and more these days with their health concerns, flare-ups of depression, anxiety, insomnia, irritable bowel syndrome. The list goes on and on. And when I start talking to them further and trying to understand what they're experiencing and what's been going on, every time there's a stress component. Every time. And right now, a lot of people are under more stress than we've ever been. Not just with what's going on in our country, but financially, people too plugged into social media. I talked about the effects of technology, the effects that it has on our chemistry of our brains and effects on our body and our health. I talked about that a few weeks ago. These things have real impacts on our health. There's a word called somatization, and that really is about how these emotional impacts of what we're experiencing in our daily lives, how they manifest themselves physically. And what we know is that our bodies internalize the information that we get, the emotions that we have, if we are not letting them out, if we're not dealing with them in a constructive way, it increases our stress. There are two arms to the nervous system. The sympathetic side of the nervous system, that's our fight or flight response. We're under stress, we're being chased, we're angry. That revs up and it releases cortisol and epinephrine, and it shuttles actually blood away from our intestines and shuttles it to different parts of our brains to escape. It's hard to think critically when we're in that fight or flight response. And a lot of people are in that response right now. The other arm to the immune system is the parasympathetic side of the immune system. That's our resting side of the immune system. It's when we take our time, we slow down when we're eating. It's also called rest and digest. Blood flows to the intestines. It relaxes us. It allows us to get a sort of a renewed, more expansive perspective on issues. And one of the things that I talk to people about when they're coming to me and speaking to me about all this stress is, what can I do about it? Well, the first thing you can do about it is to recognize that you're in control. And the worst thing that people can do is just stew in it, continuing to expose themselves to all this negative news without then doing anything about it, is taking in all that information and all that negativity and not moving it out of the body, not acting on it. One of the best antidotes for stress is activity. Exercise is phenomenal, but also getting involved. If you're so moved to do something in your community, whether it's politically or socially or volunteering, and there are a lot of issues besides just the one I talked about. There's hunger issues, there's education issues, The list goes on and on. Doing something, being involved in your community, moving forward with literally physical activity, writing letters or emails to your representatives, connecting with community groups, volunteering, and yes, also exercising, moving your body. All of those things have been shown to reduce stress and to also promote health. Chronic stress is a risk factor for every chronic disease that I can. Ability to act and move in the direction of health means actually moving your body and getting involved. So put limits on the technology. If you want to learn about what's happening in society and in our country, that's great. Be informed, but don't be plugged in 24/7. Get what you need in terms of the information to be educated so that you're satisfied with that. But beyond that, it's just stewing in it, and it's not helping. Get active, get involved, and that will help you with all of these emotions that you may be experiencing and the health effects of what's going on. And that's what I've been telling people as they call me. There's no magic pill here. There's activity and action and making sure that you are doing what you need to do to protect yourself from the negative effects of the news, which is putting some limits on it. So I hope you'll take this to heart and get involved and do what you need to do, whether it's being involved with your own health with exercise or being involved with your community. If you're experiencing the stress of what's going on society right now, do what you need to do to get healthy, to move forward, and to make positive impacts that you'll feel really empowered and good about. And that will promote your health and also can reduce disease risk. So hope you have a great week. Take positive steps this week. Comment below. Tell me what you're going to do. I would love to hear it. And head on over to NBIHealth.com. We have products and lots of free resources to help you understand how you can improve your health and the health and the lives of your loved ones also. Have a great week, and I'll see you here again next week. Bye-bye.